A lot of people that watch us aren't subscribed. So please, if you're watching us and you like what you see, you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button. Money in the Bank. We have multiple events this weekend.
Yes.
This has to arguably be the biggest one. Sponsored by Cash App, also in Los Angeles. Let's run down this card. Let's give some predictions.
Ohio Valkyria versus Becky Lynch, Women's Intercontinental Championship. They're meeting again. Valkyria won the last time but got attacked. I made a comment at WrestleMania that I like Laya Valkyria, but to me, she's kind of there and isn't like showing me that next level. She's starting to show me that next level star. I almost feel like the right move might be to make her heel. But nonetheless, there are some stipulations in this match. If Lynch loses, she can no longer challenge for the title as long as Valkyria is champion. If Valkyria loses, she will be forced to raise Lynch's hand and acknowledge Lynch as the better woman. I say Becky's going to find a way to win, and Valkyria is going to do that, and this is going to start the Valkyria heel turn.
Yeah, Becky's walking away with that win in here, and it's going to break Valkyria's spirit for something, I know.
All right, let's look at some more of these matches here. I don't know if these are the right order, but this is what we're doing. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul, tag match. I'm going with Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. I think Cody Rhodes will get the pin on John Cena. And I think Jey Uso is going to take a beating, setting up a lot of stuff for Jey Uso's match with Gunther the next night on Raw as Jey Uso continues, to be the fighting champion. I think they're going to play into that. I think there's going to be some storyline stuff coming with that. I don't see Jey and Cody losing here. I think this will set up Cody getting the win, and we'll be building for a Cody Cena rematch maybe at SummerSlam.
Yeah, it's a way for John Cena to take the loss and not lose the championship. And Cody and Jey are like almost too big a stars to lose in this. Like, if they do lose, there's going to be some fuckery in that match, and it's definitely going to push the story forward. But most likely, I don't see Cody and Jey losing.
Let's get to the two ladder matches. This is what the event's all about. The women's ladder match, Alexa Bliss versus Roxanne Perez versus Rhea Ripley versus Julia versus Naomi versus Stephanie Vaquer. This, to me, is wide open. I can see any of these women possibly winning. I think Roxanne has got her thing going on with Judgment Day, so I don't think it's going to be her. Julia is new and they want to put her over, but I think they kind of teased her and Selena Vega, so I thought, okay, maybe she'll win the women's U.S. title. So to me, the interesting ones here are Stephanie Vaquer, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, and Ripley. Ripley doesn't need this. I would say Vaquer probably needs this the most, or this would be a great addition to Naomi's character. Kind of silly, because especially when you know what I'm going to predict next, but I'm going to go Stephanie Vaquer. I'll say she walks out with the ladder.
I'm going Alexa Bliss. I'm going to go a little different on that one.
I like that. I like that pick. Now, this is where I'm going to get crazy. All right. The men's ladder match. Solo Sikoa versus LA Knight versus Penta versus Seth Rollins versus Andrade versus El Grande Americano. I'm going El Grande Americano. This is my fantasy booking here for you, who I already predicted Chad Gable will win the AAA Mega Championship earlier that day. I say El Grande gets unmasked here. We know it's Chad Gable, but he'll wear the mask again. It's just going to be one of those things. And he's going to win. He's going to walk out here with a briefcase. I'll tell you what sets up. Again, I talked about Jey Uso being the fighting champion, taking the beating. He's got a match with Gunther for the title this Monday. Gunther's going to beat him down. He's going to beat up that ankle probably or something. Jay's going to find a way to window. Goldberg will come out and make the save because they're building potentially. Rumors are Goldberg and Gunther are going to have a match. It's going to be Goldberg's last match. While all this chaos is going on, here comes Chad Gable or El Grande Americano with the briefcase, ankle lock. Jey Uso passes out. New WWE World Champion El Grande Americano and Chad Gable, his other alter ego, will be the AAA Mega Champion at the same time. That's my prediction. And we'll set up matches with Chad and possibly El Kingo or Penta or somebody down the road for the AAA title plus the WWE title possibly. Who knows? But I think it's a great way to intertwine everything.
God, you should become a salesman because you got me picking El Grande Americano in that match. Please, if you enjoy what you saw, please hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button.